light tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from Tampa. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. No gain on the play. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Brady. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Patriots take over. Try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Patriots.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Gain of 7.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
The kick is
well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 24.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
What the fuck, Rush? What?
Like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of it.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Following the penalty, Chubb.
Are you fucking kidding?
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in.
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
New England.
Fucking got stiff to the fucking ground.
With his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they try the right side here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Damn.
And he stopped immediately there. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the
dropped the shoulder on his ass.
At the 36-yard line.
Damn.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady.
No, throw the ball.
Brady loses
You're
the football,
capping.
and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
Bruh.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Wow.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Gotta love it.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up.
What now?
This one might be over by half.
Holding. Already know. Already fucking know.
Calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his
Oh my, bruh.
He is brought down at the 22 after
Boy, it brings that
2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Fire.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Down inside the 15.
How have I not fumbled yet?
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the
wow,
just go.
wow.
Sometimes a thing of beauty.
Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down. A handoff to Fournette, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
terrible throw.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And then
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and he'll go down inside the 15
Oh,
at
let's
his
go.
own 13-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
you'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense
That's not a touchdown?
Pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown.
I was about to, wow.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
for the extra point.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because
Let's go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Going deep this time for Miller. It's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And they're back within a touchdown.
We're back in this thing.
14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Scott on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Now, this is an example breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert.
Let's go.
Pass. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once
Everything
more.
locked up.
Za'Darius Smith in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Play action. It's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's Brady to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also
there's no way how he's just breaking shit like
things in a
that.
certain way. They've had an ability to see what you've done. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
35-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
3rd and 2, Herbert.
Let's go. Good D.
Complete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
3.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
47-yard line.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Xavier Woods.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And a great return as he takes his just
man.
shot of the 45.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. The team that was on defense,
they love just bailing out people, dude.
Hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
He's across midfield.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And
are you kidding me?
To their 30-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
I'm dead.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
Let's go, man. Easy reads, man. This dude's a bum, bro.
Linebacker who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Is good.
Hauschko with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Are you... Dude, this guy just breaks every fucking tackle. He breaks every tackle. This man's disgusting.
With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
This guy is filthy, bro.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21
game. Holy damn.
Patriots 28, Buccaneers 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
No cap. He breaks everything.
It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Brady. Going up top for Miller. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down.
And 20.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted.
Jesus
But he
Christ.
couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd
Defense
down.
is everywhere.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll let one go deep for Howard.
Just terrible fucking throw.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not
fucking
until
Brady's
he takes it back all the way
trash, bro.
inside the 10-yard line. They had
Garbage.
it back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought
Holy
down.
shit.
A nice little gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that rushing touchdown is puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and
Better
even
off starting
beyond
my
it,
fucking
but he doesn't need
rookie
to in order
quarterback.
to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
This game's tragic.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. To throw again. Brady to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is
Brady.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in.
Not only excitement, but he allows other people to get open. I mean, when you have a double team, Michael Thomas, that means Kamara's going to be open. That means Michael Sanders.
Can't do it. Brady's fucking trash.
And there's no denying that. But I do like what Sean Payton did. I mean, a lot of times we have those, our leaders or guys in the locker room that think sometimes.
Pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Herbert. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And incomplete on the deep ball. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Justin Rohrwasser now for the Patriot field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I wish my players fucking reacted to the fucking ball like that.
At the 36-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Catch the fucking ball!
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
How many drops am I gonna have?
Football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Jesus Christ!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Of course.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
The opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way. But you're right. He got out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline? What did you see? Why did you make that throw? They'll work with it from there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert.
Yo, you gotta pick that.
That's knocked down and incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Herbert's pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Patriots.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And his throw here's incomplete. They were looking Jennings' way again, and it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Herbert. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Mike Edwards picks it off. That is the play they needed.
I can't fucking do anything on offense. I really can't.
They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Jump for the ball.
Picks it off. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run.
This man's trying to give me the game, bro, and fucking can't do anything.
We've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Herbert on 3rd down now. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
This man trying to give me the game.
Possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's
This is
still out
ridiculous,
there, and he
bro.
threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
That's good.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, 28 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
makes the score Patriots 35, Buccaneers 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this carries into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Scott on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball.
What?
Saying, hey,
Why?
what you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence.
Oh, my. Roughing the passer? What do you mean?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish. Herbert has it knocked free. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Herbert. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 36 yards on the play.
49-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Patriots, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.